Hi guys, tell me to everybody, it's MicheleMarieDalene, and you know as well as I do that at the rate we're going at, this is going to be one of those really slow feeds. So I'm not going to get too much video in as far as pictures of me or EO. That's why I don't even have the studio light on right now, just have the table lamp on. So let's go right to the chat questions, and we can talk at the same time, and that way everybody's on the same page. I'm going to put the phone number too. So let's get this started here, so we don't get everybody all discombobulated. Alright, so first of all, let's get started with the basic general gist. What's going on is that next Sunday in my area, this is Sunday now, next Sunday, this is not Wednesday. Wednesday is the big debate, and I want to make sure that we're all on the same page as far as the debate goes, because I want to make sure we understand. Right now it's 21 degrees Celsius outside, so it's not too bad right now. Monday will be high at 24, it'll be sunny, a low of 10. Tuesday will be high at 26, a low of 13, and sunny again. Wednesday, overcast, a high at 26, a low of 17. I think we'll be fine for that. Thursday, things start to get unsettled. A high of the thunderstorm chance, a high of 24, low of 18. Friday, put the lighter fluid on your body and set yourself alight, because it's gonna be cooking. It's gonna be a hot 30 degrees Celsius, sunny, a low of 18. Saturday, more of the same, a high of 33, a low of 19. Sunday, 34 degrees, 21 as a low, and that'll be sunny. Monday, pretty much the same. We don't see any particular break in the near future. So Sunday next week is going to be 34. So it's not going to be the kind of weather where I want to be sitting in no studio and boiling like a lobster. So if you're going to want to know why we're not going to do a live phone call-ins and stuff on Sunday, that's why. Because we'll probably be on the porch instead. When it gets that warm, you don't want to risk it and get hypothermia, because I do not have an air conditioner. By the way, Beaver Time was talking to me about getting an air conditioner, buying one. And the one I would need for this house would have to be either portable, kind that's on wheels, or, I'm just going to see how the signal's doing here. Yeah, we're holding our own. The frame rate's pretty crappy, but that's expected anyway, so, but it's, for the Twitchers, you probably don't give a damn anyway. So we'll go back to the questions. So first thing is, turn the phone on too, I forgot to turn the phone on, just in case someone calls in. Now, because it is, as I said, it's going to be warm, so no one's going to want to sit in this place and cook. That's the reason why I would recommend that if you're going to seriously do things. Okay, so, because it is Sunday and people probably are outside with their family on the porch, they're probably not going to be doing too many live streams. Oh yes, before I forget, I got to turn on the Discord, don't I? And Discord a go-go. I'm going to turn that on, so people on Discord can call in. I forgot to do that. People, so let's connect that up with people in Discord. And Discord is now connected, guys, so we are all set here. I don't know how good the connection is going to be, but we are on Discord. And we are in my Discord. Please understand that for the debate on Wednesday, MMD Archives Discord is going to be used instead of mine. Not by any particular reason, it's just that it works out. That's the way he likes to do it. He's going to tape the Discord so that the Discord will be later replay on his channel instead of trying to covering it live, because he knows that when it comes to getting things done, he noticed that my channel does a better job at it. don't really know why that is. It just does, according to him. He said that my internet is a smidge better than his own, so maybe that's the reason why. Let me see how the Twitchers are doing right now, and I hope that the Twitchers will join us on the chat, because I have been putting a lot of work in to get people onto the Twitch stream. I can see me here. Let's see how it plays. Let me see how the Twitchers are doing right now. And, yep, they're doing okay. That's all we need to know. They're doing fine. So, we are, you know, basically, I don't know if we're going to have a big long show or if it's going to be a shorter show. It all depends on how many people come into the chat. If it's a lot of people, it'll probably be a long show. If it's just, hello, MMD Archives, you should play this song. I didn't think about asking about that. I should look. You mean the song he posted last Thursday? Have him send me a copy of the song or a direct link to the song along with the necessary license agreement. Okay? MMD Archives, because that's the way you have to do it. In other words, if he wants me to post this song, that's fine. But I need a copy of it. I need a license agreement to make sure we're legal. Especially with the new EU policies, they're gonna really force all the social media sites to really ham-fist over about licensing. Okay, I'll look at it, but I can't post it until he gives me a license to post it, in order to be in compliance with the proposed EU regulations. So anyway, yes, our 11H Trees are all made a new song video. It's on his channel. But like I explained to MMD Archives just now, I cannot post that song until I get a license from him or a written statement, so that to protect me in case somebody decides to declare a copyright infringement. That's just the way it is. Thanks to the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, it makes it a lot more complicated for YouTube channels to share videos and things like that. And so, you know, we have to be careful, because there's a lot of people, especially recording industries. This is more to appease the recording industries, but they are really, really getting to be a thorn in my side, because they are trying to make it so much more oppressive to get things posted without potentially getting sued to oblivion. And so I didn't want to. I did know something about our 11 Trees that I posted something on this page. I didn't actually look at it because I just didn't really. I know he was posting videos, but I didn't think it was for anything that was specifically for me. I didn't want to assume nothing. And so that's why I didn't. I'm talking about, you can't listen to the song, you're not monetized, it's common use. Oh, did he release it on the GNU public license? I can play the song now, but if we ever get licensed, because we are trying to aim to become a R11, let's see if I can find this link here. Okay, here's his channel. Let's see if I can find the song. Let's see, it says, it only has like a few videos. Let's see. It says here, save ya, or live stream. There's a live stream and a save ya. United Bank of Common Sonic. Which one is it? Because I see a few videos on this channel here. I mean, you mentioned the live stream, and he does something called Save Ya and live stream. Well, let's see. I think this might be the piece you're talking about. I don't know. Let's just try it. And I'm sure he'll give me his copyright license. Right now we're not plugged in, so it's. Alright. Well, I hope it doesn't jam over the network too bad. Well, you know, we could plug in the. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's okay. I'm not really too much into hip hop anyway, but let me just, since we're plugging in the system here, let's plug in the speaker so we can hear it in the stereo or in the better connection. I was just pointing my phone near the thingy, so let me go ahead. Oh, it's fine. Okay, let me just turn this on. I'm gonna play it from the beginning on the big speakers here. So.
To save you. I didn't want to make you someone you were just holding a place for. I only see it now, I didn't see it at the time. You were the only reason I was fine. Easing your distress, distracted me from sense. Could count on you to never find my problems and forget. Yet there's so much inside me I should have said, cause now I'm stuck battling demons. Need a goddess to descend, need a right hand to defend what I see to what I've said. Because somewhere in between there's a conflict of interest. When reality hits me, only I can stop the conflict. Only one man is responsible for all the nonsense.
Okay, that's enough of hip hop. I'm not really into that anyway, but I did play some of it. It was from our 11th Street era. It's called Save Ya. Save ya. It sounds like you should be saying save you, but it's just because in street save ya. It's the way they say it. Not because it's the right way of saying it. It's just the way they do. Okay, so. Yeah, well, I almost killed your eardrums too if you were wearing headphones because I turned the damn volume up too damn loud. Alright, so, speaking of plug, I gotta plug my sponsor, which is Tunnel Bear. Tunnel Bear is a good way to protect yourself from the bad guys. Get Tunnel Bear and your connection will be encrypted from you to Tunnel Bear, which means no man in the middle of spoofing. Check out the links in the YouTube video description below and give them a try. And so that's enough. Thank you. Okay, so we are on Twitch and we are on YouTube, and right now MMDR Carriage is the only one who's actually talking right now. I don't know where everybody else is. Oh, is the phone on? The phone's on, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's on. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I got the hookup alright. Yeah, have you ever seen the way my system's actually physically wired up? How in the hell are you gonna do that? What? Show them what your system's wired up. I'll tell you what. I'll do. For those of you who want to see the hookup, I will send you. Well, I'll do a full video describing the system in detail and how it's used and connected. Well, basically, that would be a tech video. It wouldn't be a regular video. It's slower because people are outside right now, probably enjoying the barbecues and maybe having fans with their friends and family, and maybe having a garden party. I don't think they're going to be sitting inside the house watching a YouTube video when they could be outside and get out and play for an hour a day. Honestly, that's something I don't blame them for that. The reason is that why would you want to sit in a hot house instead of being outside, enjoying some times with your friends and family? That's a very valid point. So, yeah, Sundays is definitely going to be slow. However, if you look at the statistics on this channel, and I did, AdSense, not AdSense, on the dashboard, if you look at the viewership this year, it's been at an all-time high. I'm not kidding you. I'm going to show you that graph, but I know damn well it's going to basically totally mess up the system and show you a graph. So all I'll do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a couple snapshots and show you guys the graphs that way in another follow-up video if you want to really see how the network traffic is, because I don't want to screw this up, because we have so many things going on this computer right now. This old grandma computer can barely keep up with what I'm doing now. Never mind trying to show you interactive graphs and charts, and basically with only 2.5 gigabytes of RAM, I gotta make sure that the RAM stretches, or if I stretch it too much, it's gonna snap, and then when it snaps, the internet's gonna go bang, and then when the internet goes bang, then the stream's gonna end up becoming a two-parter, and then I'm gonna end up basically having to restart, and that's not fun. So, but if you really want to see how all this stuff is done, all the hookup and all that, I'll show you that in a technical video. That way I don't have to worry about any nasty surprises. Now, speaking of nasty surprises, Beaver Time suggested I should buy an air conditioner for $129. But the only thing is, the air conditioner he was suggesting the RMG. No, I don't know which one's the RMG feature. Obviously, I suspect it's probably on your channel, right? It's a new video. I know. Oh yeah. You mean the one that Marie and I were trying to join you on the phone? Is that the one you're talking about? I haven't really checked out the videos right now. I've got to get in to do that. I just like I said, I was just trying to check out a few things. RMG feature. Let's see, which one is that? Yeah, well, then you know what I'm talking about. When your computer basically goes tits up when you're in the middle of a live stream, it's worse. If it's a video that you're making and saving to disk, it's not quite as bad, because you can always go back, recover that part of the video segment, or it makes sense to record videos in lots of segments and then later stitch them together using Final Cut Express or Final Cut Pro. If you're going to end up gluing them individually There's at least that way you have the pieces to go back to. So let's see. MMD archives. I'm at -5. Here it is. Okay. Videos. Alright, let's see. The videos I have are Meet JLR from Royers Morning Glory. I didn't see that one yet. Let's Talk MMD. The Royal Debate is coming. Future projects discussed. Cringe City, The Slitter Sisters. A ton of fun. Let's Talk MMD Archives. R11H30 hosts. Bobby wrestles a dude that's in his underwear. Bobby rapping. Let's Talk Rich. I don't see an RMG archives, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay, well, anyways, it brings a good thing up that you mentioned in that video here from the Let's Talk MMD archives, and that is two things. The Royal Debate is only going to be between me and Matt. Lumi, okay, well, I didn't see it yet, but MMD, so what was I? I'm going to be in the debate, and the Snook King's going to be in the debate. Lumi is not going to be in that debate. Matt should not be in that debate either, to be fair. In other words, the two heavies in the debate. It's not a tag team match, so. However, they can certainly have their own debate at a later time. Let me agree with me, that would be fair and reasonable. So, therefore, on Wednesday will be only me and North American Snow King. No one else. Jason, whatever his last name is. And, let's see what else. You also said in that video that you would like to consider diversifying. I think that's a great idea to diversify. If you talk too much about me too much, you'll bore the hell out of your audience, and then you'll see your audience disappear like flies. So, yeah, you should diversify. I think it would be a good idea. Well, yeah, I mean, they can have their own debate later on. I mean, it's just like when the presidential debate. You know, you don't have the vice presidents debating with the presidents at the same time. But that doesn't mean that the vice presidential candidates don't have their own debates, because they do. You know, they have a separate one. I think it's like on the second and third debate. So it'll be really interesting to see how that would work. But I think that the whole idea, and let me agree with me, is to see if Jason can actually successfully stand behind his argument. Which I don't even know exactly where he stands on climate change. So, Rich Got Talent, that song is awesome. He has several full albums on Bandcamp. Everything from hip-hop to dubstep to EDM. Well, yeah, he started out as a musician, working with another guy, doing music work. How is he doing love songs and ballads? Oh, God. I know, I just ask. So the debate will be in the house. I want to show you the screen that we're going to be using during the debate. Okay, when I say during the debate, I mean is that because of, we don't want people to think that we're not, giving a fart's ass. This is the screen we're going to use for the debate. And you'll see it says pretty simple. During the debate, there will be no chat displayed or telephone calls. Questions should be sent to @11H30 for consideration. At the end of the debate, online chats will be displayed. Just like this. So, I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on. So, that's what you'll see. Just like that. So, that way, everybody will know why we're not going to be answering the phone during the debate. Likewise, my Discord, we won't be on my Discord anyway. We'll be on the MMD Archives Discord. And R11H30, which has the moderation powers, should make sure that any other visiting people that are not part of the debate should have their sound muted. They can hear it, but we don't want them to start trying to whisper things to the debatants on the virtual stage. In other words, no audience help here. Okay, that's just to be fair. At the end of the debate, anybody that was muted can be unmuted if they want and join in the chat. Where do I post questions or debate? You give them to R11H30. You just tell him what they are. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can send it to MMD Archives, too. Yeah. And that way he will have... And then once we get all the questions in, and also R11H30 will be able to read the actual chats. And if there's any questions that the audience brings up that he'd like to put up on the floor, he certainly can do that. I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be, which is pretty damn ready. But we have no idea what non-climate debate questions are, so that's always going to be a question. But still, I think this can be a big deal for the Twitchers out there on Twitch right now. You are going to be able to watch the debate as well. So for you would send a message to the same place. I found the next Christian at gmail.com. So that would be I found the next Christian at gmail.com, and that's how you will be able to participate in the debate. For the Discords, you out there, we know we are out there. We know you're listening. I don't know if you're on, but let me take a quick look and see who's on right now. The only one that's actually, they're on the system, but they're not actually spoke up yet. One of them is Mr. Laugh and Ralphie and Taco Man, but he's playing Fallout 4, so I guess that's why Taco Man 2424 isn't on. That's the reason. Let's see. Anything else? What do you think about the fact is that you gotta be getting the renters rebate this year, and the new BlackBerry Key 2. You were looking at the phone like a one-eyed hungry cat. It looks at a piece of fish in the fish store. Actually, I was really going to go for Key 1 at the time, but then they came out with the Key 2. I think the BlackBerry Key 2 is a bit of an improvement over the Key 1, which is like the beginning of their revival of the BlackBerry product line through TCL. And I think TCL did a great job in the original design of the Key 1, but it had some minor mites that they started to work on to make a better product in the Key 2. For one thing is they made the keyboard a little bit bigger for fat finger people so that they can still be able to type on the phone comfortably. The original Key 1 keyboard was a little small. It also was a little shiny and glossy. Not that some people don't like shiny and glossy keys. However, the sad truth was the shiny and glossy keys also means that they might be a little more slippery, which kind of makes sense considering that the Key 1 and Key 2 keyboards are also a trackpad as well. In other words, without even pressing down on the key, you can slide your fingers over the keys and it acts like a trackpad. And you press on the key, it acts like a keyboard. But that means that the keys, because it's dual purpose, has to be more, a lot more work has to go into it. And of course, in both the Key 1 and the Key 2, the spacebar is also your fingerprint sensor. So, of course, that would not surprise me, because of course BlackBerry is always known for the security features. Even my BlackBerry Bold 9900 has got security features that I use every day. One of them happens to be a pin that could be as long as I damn want. Although I kept mine pretty short. And it sounds like we got somebody in chat on Discord at least. At least someone looks like they joined in. You think? Shit, why don't you make the screen a little smaller so you can see? Now, that somebody is not on right at the second, but there are people here. Mr. Laugh left. Oh, okay. That's why. So if you're on Discord, here's what I'm going to suggest. Because of the fact is I'm not actually watching the background, you guys could do this. Please just speak up when you have a moment of silence, and I will acknowledge you being on, because I'm watching the YouTube chat. I don't really have time to necessarily jump back and forth between two different chat screens. Now, you also should turn this thing to all chat. You always... Okay. Good idea. I didn't think of that. Mr. Laugh left. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Now, would you... I honestly wish this company would stop trying to post things. Hello out there. Do what you can select which tones mean which. What do you mean? Like, for example, that tone means that someone just entered the chat room. That doesn't mean that the...
A lot of people are doing nowadays. But with the power of social media and the internet, one mistake could instantly end.
Okay, so... So anyway, the BlackBerry Key 2 is the newest BlackBerry out there in the market right now. It has 6 gigabytes of RAM in the phone, plus up to 64 gigabytes of RAM memory, or I think it's what it is. I think that's the entry level is 64. I think it's up to 256 gigabytes in the phone itself. It can be with the external SD card. You can go up to 2 terabytes of total storage, which is intense. Yeah. What would you do with 2 terabytes of storage in a BlackBerry? It's got an awesome camera. Boy, I know that, but seriously, what would you do with 2 terabytes of storage in a phone? You know, it's a business phone. It's not really designed for, like, you know, being a photographer special. Photographer special. You know what? I'll tell you a secret. You might be right, Lou. However, for real estate agents, I've seen them using the older BlackBerry the older BlackBerry phones for taking snapshots of listings for houses that they're selling, because it's also the work phone, right? Well, we all know that the early BlackBerries had a problem with the cameras being kind of crappy. Even mine is kind of in the crappy department. Yours is fine. It's just limited resolution. I'll give you that. It also says terrible and low light. But that's because technology has improved a lot since the BlackBerry Bold 9900, so it's not surprised that the camera is also improved in the BlackBerry Key 2 versus the BlackBerry Key 1, which still had a respectable 12 megapixel image sensor. So...
The 27th draws near.
How you doing, Jason?
My name is Jason Witten the First, and I am the North American Snow King.
Yeah.
And on this day, I tune in to tell all of my people about the coming victory. Yeah, you're definitely gonna win, Jason.
You realize that Matt and Lumi are not going to be in this debate, right? But we will be having our own debate in another day. Just don't know.
I can go it alone. I don't need my twin soul flame for victory. Oh, Jason, that's a little mean.
Oh.
Matt, not right now.
let's put it this way. Just like Lumi said to me in private, let's see if you have the ability to stand on your own 2 feet in the debate. That's what the debate's for, is to see how good you can defend your own point. Now, the good thing about this debate...
When this debate is over, they will call you Swiffer, because I will mop the floor with you.
Like Donald Trump did in the 3rd debate, I'm going to pace around your podium like a caged tiger. You know I've got skills. You know I have been studying weather for years. So, be ready.
We will see about that, false prophet. I am the weather. I am doom. I am kingdom come, deliverance and all. Bow for your king.
We'll see and win this day. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And, well, that's something between those two. I'm going to let them deal with their behaviors between each other. Yeah, well, I think, like I said, I just don't know if he's going to play by the rules.
Yeah, well, this Matt here talking. Now, you do realize you're talking to a real king, right?
Well, let's just see how this goes, okay? I agree with that. Let's see how this goes. I don't... So, obviously, he's listening, guys, to the stream. Do you want to ask him any questions? Since, obviously, he may be able to read your comments. If not, I will read them to him. Wherever they are. Out on the Wire says... North American Snow King is being rude to Maddie. And he says, damn, the NASK is talking a lot of smack. Well, let's put it this way. Wednesday's debate is going to be where we separate the men from the boys. Remember, in the great presidential debate, the 3rd debate, Donald Trump was walking around the stage like a caged tiger. Even Hillary Rotten Clinton was getting edgy because she, even though she had the questions from CNN, he wasn't gonna let her get away with it. Same here. He won his arguments based on his intelligence and his knowledge. She didn't win the 3rd debate because she cheated. Yeah, shame, shame. You cheat, you lose. Period. So let's not cheat. Let's play by the rules, guys. The rules are simple. Same rules as with the presidential debates. Easy to do. Follow the rules. And that means no participation help from the audience, or because the debate is between me and Jason. There's not going to be anyone else in the debate other than R11H30 will be moderating and asking the questions. And there's time limits on those questions. Whatever R11H30 decides to be the ultimate time for each question. Then, if R11H30 chooses, he can actually memorize some of the questions that the audience is asking later on in the debate and send them our merry way and see if we can answer them. And if you want to know how to answer the question, or you want to ask them ahead of time, send them to ifoundthenextchristian@gmail.com. Now, I can type it, unfortunately, anyone else can, but let's just go ahead. Copy that. Copy. Paste. I'm gonna make this proper full domain. Paste. Okay, so it's .com. We know that part. And this part is gonna become the @ character or mechanical A. So that's where you can send. Okay. Where you can send your debate questions to. Okay, that way everybody knows that. Just let people know who did not know. The debate will be on June 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so now you know. Okay. And so that will give you an idea where to fund the debate. Now, since we don't have the debate yet, and if there's any questions that you would like to ask me that are not related to anything, or actually, since it's not debate yet, you can ask me questions now, but they won't be debate questions. So, in other words, if you want to ask me what the weather is for right now, I can tell you that. But if you want to ask me about, do I think that since we're entering the Eddy minimum, if we're gonna possibly see more crab failure? Oh yeah, we're gonna see more crab failures. Exactly. So Thursday is when the chat or the votes will be tallied. Now I'll be honest when I say this. I don't know what kind of criterion are going to be used to determine the votes. I don't know if it's going to be a group of people that are going to be deciding who wins and who loses. So we'll have to see how that goes. So I still think it was very interesting. We were talking about with the BlackBerry Key 2, to go back to the phone for a minute. Would you get a BlackBerry Key 2? And this next renter's rebate check is going to be used to get a new computer. It's not going to be used to get a BlackBerry Key 2. Or a Key 1, for the matter. Yeah, but my season is over for the year, guys. So at this point, I'm just pretty much an ordinary, everyday person. I've said that before. But we can see what can happen around Yule 2018 now. That's true. Yule. And this year, I suspect Yule is going to be colder. Actually, the whole season is going to be colder because of the climate change, which is not anthropogenic. Correct. Alright, so, now Mr. NASK thinks that he has his power year-round. Let him try to show you something. That's up to him. But, we'll see what happens. Now, one of the things I want to get back to is what we're talking about with the renter's rebate is, as I said, I want to get a newer Mac. And I kept talking about that MPEG encoder that I saw for about $300 from China, which is really nice because it does composite and it does HDMI. And that would be really great because it's a freestanding MPEG encoder, so that means that the computer wouldn't have to break up in a hot sweat just to do things like just sticking a camera on the tripod. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I am actually surprised that nobody on Twitch is actually on here and wants to talk and actually ask questions. Maybe you should get on Twitch and tell them we're live. Yeah. Alright, that's a good idea. Let me see if I can get on Twitch over here. Maybe they know we're on, but I don't think they know they can join us in chat. So let me turn the phone volume down so I don't give everybody a headache. Yeah, that would be nice. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can post a message to the people on Twitch just to let them know. There's the friends, whispers. Okay, Michaela. And there's the actual chat. So right now I don't see anybody actually talking on Twitch, but that doesn't surprise me. It doesn't mean anything anyway. It just means it looks, screen looks good though. The screen looks fine. Yeah. She rescinded the next day and said she was just okay. It was kind of embarrassing. Michelle was administrative powers are very little. Limited. Well, limited powers doesn't mean that you have no powers. It just means that they're limited. Sherry... No, she's not. But, you know, she's not on Discord. I'm surprised she didn't join us on Discord yet. And she said she would be on Discord tonight. I told her to use the Discord instead. Because it makes it easier because you don't have to use up your minutes on your phone. So that's something to think about. Sarah's looking for. I'm just checking different things. Always checking different things. Yeah, you're good at that. By the way, the cat litter is working fine. Dusty is back. By the way, for those of you who did not know, that the lady said that Dusty missed his other cats really bad. He was getting really depressed. And so she asked me if I wanted to take Dusty back. I said, sure, I'll take him back. Because I missed him too. Because he was such a major part of my house. He was major. He used to spend a lot of time on the porch with me and on the bed. I think he's on the couch now, isn't he? Yeah, I see the gray cat on the couch. He's on the couch. Dory is in Nanny Drive. You're talking about you're talking about what more Dusty, or you're talking about something else? You say that was a big mistake. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, don't worry about it. I mean, she's not mad at me anyway. She said that she was only getting calls. And, you know, she goes, Dusty misses the other cats. I'd buy food for this thing. He won't be able to get a dub from Daryl. Huh? What? Dusty misses the other cats. If I buy food for this thing, I won't be able to get a dub from Daryl. I'm not giving Dory's address because I don't know it. Okay? And number two, I do know her email. It's not something that I'm going to put here. She has her own YouTube channel, though. If you want to try to find out what she's up to, that would check her YouTube channel. And I have given her email address on this channel many times. Right, but doesn't mean she's going to look at it. Right, it doesn't mean she's going to read her email. That's just it. So, I mean, but I cannot give you her personal email address because I don't have it. I mean her street address. Was Dory buying her own food for Dusty when she was living with you? No. You're talking about her cat, Torres. Torres is her cat. Dusty was originally my cat anyway, even before Sue moved in. Yes, I know that. She didn't update the address online. Yeah, I know that's my address. That's her address. She just didn't update it. I told her she needs to start getting her paperwork in order and getting things straightened out. So that's the reason why, as I said, is that I don't know her exact address on Nanny Drive. I never really found it. So, Torres, no, she did not buy cat food for Torres. Ed doesn't have a phone number. Ed is remaining incommunicado. The only phone he sometimes texts on is the one that's got a broken microphone. So, I don't know what he did to break his microphone, but no, she paid to get him fixed. She paid to get him his shots. And of course, she'd bring food here when she was here. But she didn't even bother to pay the rent. So, which means that the money that would have been used as part of the rent to take care of the cat expenses wasn't there. Torres, I have to be honest, is a cute cat and everything, but I think Dusty is more cute, and I think Dusty is more of a nice cat because she gets along with the other cats, and they all really kind of enjoy being around each other. Who on my cell phone? Oh, I tried. His phone's no longer in service. I don't have Krista's number. Oh, I can tell you can reach her on her on Facebook, but I can't remember how to spell her last name, her married last name. No, he doesn't want to. Oh, by the way, Ted, speaking of Todd, I need you to straighten something out on Kiwi Farms. Okay, this is for Ted. Okay, Ted, I am not a transvestite. You said that on Kiwi Farms that I was a transvestite. I am a hermaphrodite, which is very different. Okay. Okay, thanks. The term hermaphrodite is sometimes another related term for hermaphrodite is intersex. However, it doesn't quite mean the same thing. Another common term for hermaphrodite and easier to spell is intersex. Okay, so if you want to use intersex, that's fine too. It's like intersection. Words are like somebody crosses two paths. Yeah, but do you need on an intersex? Do you need to have a crosswalk? A crosswalk, an intersex. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I saw the message in Kiwi Farms because it was pointed out to me, and I just wanted to make sure that you got that corrected. I don't know much about how Kiwi Farms works. I just know that some people... I was going to log in and register an account, but then they told me I had to listen to the song and to get the keywords, to get the past the entry exam, and the first one was this phone didn't have the proper plug-in to play the song, and then it was told I said I don't go on myself to correct it because people might actually throw him off. I don't want to get Ted thrown off. In fact, I just want to make sure you got it corrected. I have friends. She has friends. She has a couple people that watch the sites. I don't really understand exactly what the intent is of Kiwi Farms. I mean, I understand how Reddit works. I know Reddit's got good and bad subreddits. But the Kiwi Farms thing, I Well, I'm sorry about that. I haven't changed anything. You're gonna probably get some buffering anyway. Why should we be getting buffering? I don't know. Let me just check that. That's a good question. Okay. The video rate is holding its own. I didn't get kicked off the system, so that's a start. So, I mean, the stream is playing. Well, do whatever you have to do. You know, it's up to you. You posted it, you know what to do to correct it. So, I'm gonna go check and see how we're doing over on Twitch again. You know the Twitchers are not going to join us today on here. If anything, they might be watching this, but they're not going to join us on here. Oh, I don't know about that. You know the Twitchers are not going to join us today on here. If anything, they might be watching this, but they're not going to join us on here. Oh, I don't know about that. Well, you need to explain what the hell that means to me. No, I told you he doesn't have a cell phone anymore that works. He just has one that just receives text messages. So, it wouldn't be a phone call, it would be what we're doing right now, basically. It's just chatting. I have no permission to say it was. It's like being shadow banned on Reddit. Yeah. Except in shadow ban, you can erase your posts. Then, if it comes up when you type her name in Google, Michelle is locked. There is no editing or taking it down. It's permanent. Go there and correct it. That sounds like an idea. I'm surprised that they're even allowing people to even leave comments. Yeah, usually when something's locked, they don't usually let you leave comments. I decided not to bother signing by account. By the way, if you ever want to get fun, you ever get shadow banned on Reddit? You ever do? You're as good as don't exist. They're like a Roach Motel. You can check in, but you can't check out. And then no one else will see your posts. No one can hear you scream. And I was doing a lot of that because I didn't get shadow banned, but I got kind of blocked because one time I accidentally spammed one subreddit way too many times. Quite by mistake. Because I didn't know my post had got through, and then I ended up sending like the same post like 5 times in a row. I'm not gonna bother. It's really not worth it. Is I have to listen to some piece of music to get 3 pieces of words to determine what the magic word is, so I can win, so I can go on the subreddit. I mean, on Kiwi Farms, it's really not worth it. Speaking of Reddit, when was the last time you were on Reddit? Not recently. I mean, I still have my account, I checked it, but I haven't really done anything with Reddit. Well, maybe someday you can get your NASQ channel unlocked so people can actually post on there. Well, that's the problem right now is we get so many damn channels that between the Facebook and here and Discord and the Facebook Messenger subgroup. I mean, I don't really have. Yeah, well, from what I understand about this site, it doesn't sound like they want to hear my story. No. And I don't even know why the website even exists. I mean, what is a kiwi? It's a fruit. I know that. But how did this end up being related to kiwis? Yeah, well, I'll probably still end up in basically the land of the damned myself, just to trying to explain. It doesn't sound like Kiwi Farms wants to really hear anything about anybody. You know what I would do? Why don't you send them, since you did give all the information about how to reach my Discord and everything, is maybe what somebody who doesn't mind throwing away Kiwi Farms membership should share the information about who I am and stuff. Maybe even share one of the R11830's live streams that we did, so they can actually see who we are. Well, I don't think so. It could be. You really think so? No, it says that we're still streaming, but crap. That's we are streaming, but that's awful. Yeah. We're also we're on Pinkfast right